So, a few months ago, I lost my job, and when that happened, everybody expected me to go out and to get another job, to get a 9 to 5, to get something stable, to do that. And I took a bet on myself and I chose YouTube. Now, a lot of people think that's a terrible idea. Maybe they're right, but I realized something when I lost my job. If I don't chase my dreams right now, if I don't do what I want to do, if I don't try to build my own path, then I probably never will. Now, I've spent most of my life doing what other people say that I'm supposed to do. Like the normal stuff. Get a job, get a 9 to 5, find something stable, work your hardest, do the best you can. And while all that's fine and dandy, I don't think there's anything wrong with that whatsoever. I just don't feel that's my path, and I feel like I'm meant for something greater. And so I really actually, this isn't my first YouTube channel. I actually have a couple more YouTube channels. So when I lost my job a few months ago, I started making beats and I started a YouTube channel with that. And I post my beats on BeatStars, and I also have an anime reaction channel, and it's growing slowly, but this channel is all about the journey, right? This channel is all about me pursuing my dreams and then trying to build a community with others that need help as well, because I'm not another guru that's going to tell you what you should or what you shouldn't do. I might give advice, but or give my 2 cents, but I'm not here to tell anybody what to do. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm just here to try to motivate myself as well and learn as we do this together. So that's all this channel is going to be about, is basically a little bit of my story, like where I started. And this YouTube was actually a reaction channel as well, but it's not doing so great. So I completely wanted to rebrand it, and so that's what I'm doing here. And so I just kind of want to give my story. But yeah, I mean, I for most of my life I've been doing what other people told me to do, like get a job, get a 9 to 5, play it safe, follow the normal path. But when I lost my job, I realized something though, and that was exactly this. It was like, it's now or never. Like, now's my chance. Now's my chance to shine. Now is my chance that I actually have a little bit of time to try to make this work. And so that's why I'm making this channel. So when I lost my job, I wasn't expecting it. I had no idea that I was going to lose my job, and it hit me like a truck basically. I had no idea that it was going to happen like that. And so I just kind of want to give the backstory on it a little bit for you guys. Unexpected things happen all the time. I just wasn't expecting this. I had been there for almost 2 years. I felt like everything was going great. I felt like it was the one job that I could relate with and that I could do. It was really nice. I had my own vehicle. They gave you a truck. They gave you equipment, and they sent you on your route. And basically what I did was I serviced fire extinguishers, and you had to be state certified. And I did that for almost 2 years for the same company. But there were a lot of changes, as a lot of companies go through a lot of changes all the time. And they didn't exactly have the right equipment for me to transport these fire extinguishers with. And I'm not going to be naming any names or anything like that. And I'm not here to bash the company, but I'm just saying, like, it just hit me by surprise the way it happened. Like, it was completely unexpected, and it really put me down there for a couple days. I couldn't believe what happened. And like, all my life I've kind of struggled with keeping a job. Like, I haven't been able to really stay. It's either I get fired or I'll end up quitting a job with no notice whatsoever. Like, I won't give a notice. Like, I just get sick of the routine, or I get sick of whatever I'm doing. But this was the one job that I had that I felt like I thrived in. I felt like I succeeded in. Like, I do have ADHD, and but I've learned to kind of control it. Like, I don't take medicine or anything like that. But like I have all just a bigger way of thinking, you know. I feel like it's actually like a superpower. I don't let it get me down. It's just my brain is wired up differently, you know. I have kind of recently stuck to a routine of like getting up and then making coffee and I will make a beat and I'll post a beat and I have my own routine. But anyways, back to the job thing. So like when I lost my job, like it was a job I felt like it was a career. And so whenever I lost my job and it was right before Christmas, and unfortunately, like I said, I don't want to talk bad about the company or anything, but I was really disappointed in the way things turned out and the way things happened, especially because there were some lies involved. But I don't want to get too in depth on it because I don't want to get in any legal troubles. You know, I don't know who's going to see this, and I don't want to get a lawsuit for defamation because there's nothing good I have to say about the company whatsoever, especially after 2 years of being there. And I mean, I was picking up accounts, I was picking them up new accounts. I felt like I was doing a superb job. I really did. I felt like I was thriving, you know, for once in my life. And it really hit me like a truck when I lost that job. And it really put a bitter taste in my mouth, you know. And as I was talking before, I've always struggled with just going to work. And like, it's not that I don't want to work hard, it's not that I can't work hard, it's just like something else in me has always wanted to do something else, you know. Like, I've always loved entertaining. I love video games. I love all the fun stuff, right? Like, but as far as like a traditional 9 to 5 get up, and like I had my own lawn care business for like 2 years, and me and my brother worked really hard. Shout out Brandon. And like I've done everything out of the book. I worked in retail. I worked at Winn-Dixie before they went out of business. Like I've worked at Advanced Auto Parts. Let's see, what else have I done? Like I've worked at a go-kart track. I'm 29 years old, so I'll be 30 in August, and I'm done with the 9 to 5s. Like I'm gonna make my own path. I'm gonna make my own way. So after losing the job, I like I said, I had like this epiphany, you know, like there was like about a week, and you know, I still am applying for jobs, and I'm still looking, especially for like part-time work, so I can still pursue this YouTube career because I'm not giving up. And you guys shouldn't give up either. I'm never going to give up on this. No matter what, I'm never giving up. Like I said, I have an anime channel and it's actually growing pretty good. Like it's not doing super good, but it's only been like a month. And I think my oldest channel is like 2 months. So I'm brand new. I'm fresh to this. And I'm not going to tell you guys to quit your job. I'm not here to do that because that's not what happened to me. Like I lost my job. I had no control over it whatsoever. But I'm here to motivate, and I'm here to build a community with you guys, and I kind of want to just share my story. And so this first video is going to be a little bit all over the place because I'm trying to rebrand my Josh Merritt TV into this, which is going to be all about like growth and like entrepreneurship. And but I'm not here to be a guru. I'm not here to rent Lamborghinis. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to grow with you, you know. So basically there's gonna be some cuts in this video and stuff because I'm gonna be chopping it up because like I said, I'm new to this whole thing and I'm figuring it out as I go. But I'm glad to have you guys here with me for this journey, and I'd love to hear your story too, and I'd love to hear what you guys want to do. So like, subscribe, let me know in the comments, and let's build a community together. So I'm going to try to categorize this into other things as well to kind of like sum everything up. And then I'm going to be kind of like just trying to motivate on how to not quit your job, but how to start a YouTube channel, because I'm starting this YouTube channel from the ground up basically. Like I just rebranded it, and I have my other YouTube channels, so I might mention some of the growth there and the success. Like my best channel right now is like 2 months old, and it's me and my fiance's anime reaction channel. We have a couple people that comment on our stuff. which doesn't sound like a lot, but every single comment and engagement helps the algorithm. And so like we have 21 subscribers, which is pretty good for like a 2-month-old channel, if you ask me. I'm proud of it. But we're not necessarily doing it just to try to get monetized and just we love doing reactions. Like I love doing reactions, but I also do want to avoid a 9 to 5. I want to build something and build a brand and build this myself using YouTube, the YouTube platform. And I want you guys to be a part of it too. And I think you guys should start a channel like right now. Like if you have any time, like maybe you're working 9 to 5. Well, if you have any time at all, like when you get home, if you're not exhausted, just try to figure out what your niche is. Like what do you want to do? And then put that together. So the reason I chose YouTube is because of the creative freedom that it gives you to basically do what you want. And for me, that was starting my music channel. Like I said, I make beats. I just recently, like within the last 6-8 months, learned how to make beats. I'm using Ableton Live, and I got an LLC, JW Music Productions LLC, and I started posting beats on BeatStars. And I also was thinking, well, I didn't want to have to come up with a bunch of content, right? So I didn't want to have to go out there. I didn't want to be just another influencer. So I really looked into reaction channels, and like you're doing what you love. Like if you do a reaction channel, you're doing exactly what you love. And so like that's something that I recommend that anybody could do, is you can start a reaction channel and you can react to things that you love watching or that you love listening to. Music is a whole different beast in itself. I'd love to react to music, but the copyright's pretty crazy. But as far as like anime reaction channels or movie reactions and show reactions and stuff like that, I kind of got it figured out a little bit to where you can avoid the copyrights. And I've found some success in some of the other channels that we have, but like I said, I'm no guru. But like the reason I chose YouTube is because of the freedom that you get to post content. And I think it's really cool because I get to react to things that I love doing, that I love watching. And so that's what I do. And then this channel is going to be about growing together. And it's going to be about, it's not me being already successful. It's me trying to become successful, and for you guys to try to become successful as well. And for all of us to share our journey together and to build a community. And when you guys like my things, I'll like your things. And when you subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you. I reply to every single comment, and I want to hear your guys' story. And I want you guys to succeed just like I want to succeed and break out of the 9 to 5. Nothing in life is easy, and it's never going to be easy, but we have to go after our dreams and we have to pursue what we want to do. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, then there's no better time than today to start. There's nothing stopping you, like I went my whole life wishing I could have a YouTube video channel. I wanted to make movies. I wanted to do shows. I wanted to be an actor. I wanted to be a musician. I still play guitar and I still have my music side of things that I do separately, but it's really not a career, but with YouTube, we have the chance to grow, and we have the chance to experiment, and we have that freedom, which is really cool. But maybe this works, maybe this doesn't work, but I'd rather spend the next few of my years of my life trying to do this rather than to wonder what would have happened if I didn't do something, if I didn't do this, if I didn't start a YouTube channel. So we're all in this together. And if you guys made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching, and let's do this together. Let's grow together, and let's start this journey together. Let me know in the comments what you would want to do if you want to make a YouTube channel, if you're wanting to start your own business. This video is kind of, I guess, vague in a way. It doesn't really have like much. It was just kind of my story. So like I said, if you stuck around and listened to my story, thank you so much. And I can't wait to do great things on this channel. I can't wait to grow this channel. I can't wait to grow with you guys and to connect with you guys and to see where things go. Thank you so much for sticking around. See you guys in the next video.